Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play DecapAttack for the Genesis and Mega Drive. We are now on the 7th and final world of the game, Eyeland. And now, it's time to go ahead and just go through with it. We completed the 6th world in the last video. We've got as many lives as we can possibly muster. I want to beat up these guys from a safe distance. This is a thing you can stand on, by the way. I can't believe I let myself get attacked like that. There's some health, which I know that I'm going to need. I know I'm not really in the mood to look for every single statue that I can destroy. Because at the end of the day, there's not going to be any bonus coins. And I'm not going to find a whole bunch of stuff that I would like, honestly. Like I said, I'm not in the mood to find every statue in the game. I would like to refill my health, though. By the way, to the left there's a ghost. That's why I didn't really go down for any treasures, because all of them just lead to nothing useful. And the statue to the left there just gives you a yellow potion to the left of the wall there. I know there's probably a place in the previous part that gave you a skull, but I'm not particularly in the mood to get it. Besides, there's one here anyway once you get past this ghost. And thankfully the enemies here in this little pool don't respawn. Would like to take care of these guys, though. And had that guy ran away, he would have made it into an underground, not an underground, but rather an underwater area below. So that's why I wasn't exactly concerned about getting that life, but at the same time, I'm surprised I got it anyway. And that leads to a red potion. And it's a good thing I managed to keep the fish to the right there, because that allowed me to get rid of that fish while I could. Now, we're going to have to head underwater anyway, because that's where we would have ended up anyway. And this is where the extra life would have ended up anyway had it gotten away from us. So, in case you miss out on the extra life that I found earlier, as long as you can still make it here, after it runs to the right, you're good. And there's not a whole lot of free extra lives in the game. I think there's only like 2 or 3 that you can't get without using the bonus stage. That's probably the one big gripe I think a lot of people will have in this game. Have about this game. Just, it's hard to get lives. Kind of like Felix the Cat for Game Boy. But after we make our way through this underground, or underwater area rather, we can jump our way over here. I can take care of this guy. That leads to some health. There should be there he is. I had to say, that guy should be somewhere over there. And I want to take care of him too. I believe there's a ghost here. Yes, there is. There's 2 ghosts. Forgot. And don't worry about falling into anything when you go down here, because this is the exit. And it's time for 7-2. This one, it has you just going straight down. There are quite a few pits of lava that you may run into. But this isn't exactly an overall hard area by any means. And there's a thing. Ow. There was a ghost that I did not want. There's a lava pit, definitely do not want. You can stand on these little bridge segments so you can actually just drop your way to areas. It can be useful. just be careful with it. Make sure you don't get hit by any birds or fall in the lava or anything like that. And you shouldn't really have that hard a time. And I needed him out of my hair anyway. And it's a good thing I was able to get over here after all. We got ourselves a ghost that we can destroy, and we also got ourselves a red potion. Now here's some health. I want to make sure that I can jump on these two guys. There we go. You stay down there. I will need this. Okay. And you actually can leap under here from underneath. All you have to do is just use that skull platform and just leap to the right and you'll get here. But all there is a ghost. That's it. That's all. And near that was the goal anyway. So it's now time for stage 7-3. It's now time to make our way down here first. And thankfully, the fish were out of our way. And thankfully, I believe this is the safer route. No. It's a good thing I was able to avoid him. That got us a red potion. And I need you to jump up there. Thank you. And he's moving out of there, amazingly. So, we got that guy out of the way now. We can get our head back, which is awesome, by the way. And we need to just float our way over here. Down there is nothing but lava. There's really nothing to grab anywhere down there. And if I could face the right way, I could do this. Alright, we got ourselves a green potion. I do want to go down. If I could just face right, that would be great. Also, in case Chuck decides to do the Wile E falling down cartoon kick his legs thing, you can press down just to make him stop. And you do have to go down here to get the goblet, which is the 7th and final necessary item needed to beat the game and this world. And I'm just going to get rid of these guys with the red potion. And everything is moving around really weirdly. What is down here? I hope things don't attack me. Well, there's a yellow potion. We can use that. And speaking of things we need, I can refill my health this way. These things really become useful later in the game. Not gonna lie. And of course there's some health in case you really needed it. And we have some werewolf enemies for the first time in forever. Just waiting on them so that way I can jump over these little springboard areas and we can just do things. And I could go to the right there. That's right, that leads to virtually nothing. There's nothing in that one in particular. So we do need to go over here after all. And here's a blue potion. I'll definitely take advantage of that. And I do want to beat these guys up. And I do want to bounce my way over here. That'll give us the head again. Let's use it to get rid of these two guys. At last. And I do want to float my way down here because that'll help us get rid of them. You know, if I could just hit this. Finally, now I can just float my way over that and just go to the go to the right. And I believe this is as far as we can go before we finally meet the boss. So the boss here is finally, at last, Max Decap. Ow. Well, there goes my head. I won't be able to use that for the rest of the battle. He will jump from the center and cause some rocks to fall down when he lands. And he can split into two, and one of him will spit the fireball. Ow. And you'll kind of have to move around just a little bit just to make sure the fireball doesn't hit you. And I do want to use the orange potion here. That'll give me a little bit more attack power there, and wow, that really helped. I'm about to say, I may have to use the yellow potions in case I keep getting hit, but after doing so much damage without the orange potion, I'm able to beat Max Decap, go to the exit, bring Eyeland to its final, well, not final, but rather its proper position. And with that, we've beaten DecapAttack for Genesis and Mega Drive. Great job, Chuck. Now, Max Decap's evil plan is totally bogus. Definitely a translation of its own time. And with that, Max Decap's castle is totally destroyed, and Chuck D-Head makes its way home. Physically exhausted, Chuck staggers home. His strength completely spent, he collapses at the professor's doorstep. Chuck, you've done it! Doctor, I'm totally dead! Better let us take care of you. Congratulations on your good work. You deserve a reward. And we get our head back one more time. We'll just attach this here. We're almost finished. And somehow the professor and his assistant somehow turned Chuck into a human. How do you feel now, Chuck? Great. But from now on, just call me Charlie. And with that, we have finally beaten DecapAttack, and the credits roll. So, not a bad game. I did like this one. Yeah, playing it takes a while to get used to, but once you know what to do and how to do things and how everything goes, it's really not that bad a game. Graphics are pretty cool. They're very cartoony. I did enjoy them. Sound and music are alright. I liked it too. What was there was pretty much great. It was very much alright. Play control, once you get used to how Chuck D-Head moves, it's pretty good. I didn't really have that many problems with the controls. And you can get through this game in about an hour or two, and I think because of that, if you have the patience for this game, you could probably play it again after you've initially beat it to pass the time. But after that, you beat it the first time, there's not really much to keep you coming back. So, is this game worth putting in the Genesis/Mega Drive collection? I guess. I think it's alright. It's pretty good. For some reason, this one is remembered rather fondly. It is much like Kid Cool and Psycho Fox, which I believe are also brought to us by the same developers as this game. And this is probably the easiest to use the Kid Cool control scheme. If you have the patience for this kind of game, you will definitely beat it, especially if you played Kid Cool or Psycho Fox in the past. And that's really all that I have to say about this game. So, this has been Let's Play DecapAttack. Maybe I'll come back with another game. Hopefully I'll come back with another game. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be bad. Maybe it'll be somewhere in between. Who knows? Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care. Stay safe. Thanks for watching, and see you guys later.